Hi,
Hi,
hello,
Christine.
happy
Oh, wait,
Monday.
wait.
I
You
wasn't
could,
ready. Ready?
oh, I know, and you got to say a different day of the week.
I know. I had to think about my Monday here.
All
Monday,
right.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
5 minutes, I'll be able to see everybody.
Right. Shh. Everybody mute themselves so I can do this right.
And then we can go.
All right.
Hey, Miss Bossy. Sorry.
Hey, I got to get this in before I get yelled at. Hello. Hi. Happy Monday. It's not Sunday because, yesterday was Easter and everybody wanted to spend time with their family while I sat here on my lovely couch with my imaginary friend. But yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Hey! For those of you who've never been on one of these things, I'm Sam. Y'all know me, but haven't seen me in action yet, so I apologize in advance. There's a couple of you, and there's several of you who'll be catching the replay. Hold on, I'm trying to turn my ring light on because I feel like it's really dark, and I'm really not paranoid, self-conscious. I don't know. I haven't decided the term yet. Okay, that's better. Now I can see myself. Okay, guys, I just want to let you know, I actually took notes for this Zoom. Who wants to go? Oh, okay. It's like 2 pages long, but I've had
Holy.
real, right, golly gee. I've had something really heavy on my heart, and I wanted to, like, you know me, research it. Who would have thunk it? And really be able to give you guys a little bit more background based on other people who've been in different network marketing companies, their opinions on it. And then I started researching and I was like, why am I listening to what other people are saying? Because I want to be able to tell the team how the same way that we want a process that's duplicatable for us, I want to be able to give you a way to run your business that's duplicatable for us as a team, because we do things. Oh, I hate that. We do things differently. We're also 12 at times. We're never going to lose that, okay? Even when we're all in our 30s like Sam. Where's Sam? I had to make the joke. Okay.
I mean, she's in her hundreds, but okay.
Okay, right. She's in her hundreds. We discussed that today. So we are going to be doing a team giveaway this week. I want to announce that first. I got some stuff at Big Lots when I was there. Just to kind of help you advance in your business. It starts today. Today is start of the week, so Monday through Sunday. Your highest, we're going to kind of do like a giveaway of sorts based on a checklist. So I will put the checklist on the team page. It is your job to keep track of it. I'm not going to remind you all week long. Hey, check this. Hey, check that. I'll remind you Sunday night. That's about all you get. Maybe if I remember it on Wednesday, I'll remind you also. But if you're not keeping track of it and you have more points than someone and you realize too late, I'm not going to be like, oh, sorry, Indian gift giver. But I got wireless headphones that are bomb. They stay in your ear like nobody's business. I got little stands like this that go either on your desk or on your side table next to your bed. It's a 2-pack, so your phone can be propped up. And I got a magnetic piece that goes on your phone case and in your car, so you could prop your phone up properly in your car against your dash or on your window, wherever it wants to be. So it's kind of like a package that the leaders have put together that we are going to give to one person the end of this week based on a myriad of things. If you're new, it's not just based on sales. We do it also based on effort. So if you are posting every day, if you're going live every day, if you are interacting in the chat daily, if you are selling mini experiences, that can get you just as many points as selling promoter packs and customer packs. So please don't be discouraged if you're still new to this and you're not selling yet, you're not bringing in volume. That's not all it's about. I know we did do one this weekend. Again, congratulations, Melissa, on that. It should be to you. What's today? Monday should be to you Wednesday. If it's not there Wednesday, it should be there Thursday. But I just sent a package to Julie and it got there super fast. It's actually why she's not here. She just texted me that she's crying and she'll be on in a minute. She got her congratulations 4K, so maybe she can show you guys what I sent her because I had to send her something. Okay, I want to talk today specifically about the difference between selling and sharing, because as we get a lot of new people in, especially people who've come from other companies, I want to make sure that you're aware that we are not selling something, we're sharing. And anytime you think to yourself, how can I get a customer? How can I get a sale? How can I get more volume? That's when you're thinking like a salesperson and not like a brand, which is why if you have not watched it, or if you have not watched it more than once, I want you to physically go on the team page and look up the video about your fives, what your fives are and how to brand yourself. We're not, the products aren't your brand. Lavelle, Thrive, they're not your brand. Tanya, Melissa, Dorothy, I can't. Jessica, Brittany, Brienne, Amy, Christine, Sammy, Sarah, Amy, Caitlin, Julie.
No, excuse me, it's
Not
Dorothy.
yet.
Okay, I just need you to spell it right because that's not how you spell Dorothy, Dorothy.
What do you spell it then?
There's another O.
Give all of this to these people right here.
Huh?
Isn't there two O's, guys? Am I wrong? It's
How do you spell
Dor.
Dorothy?
Everyone's cracking up. Did you just ask your phone?
It's DOROTHY.
Perfect example of never doubt your leader.
My phone said on it, still on it, so continue.
I want you to go look at your name in the team chat. I just tagged you. Okay, anywho, you are all the brand, okay? You are all selling yourself essentially. So I want you to think of what it was that connected you to your upline, to the person you decided to sign up with. Why is it that you decided to buy from them? It wasn't the product that you wanted. It was what they were selling from their experience. So you, as your brand, are trying to create a solution to a problem. So what is the solution you're looking for? Are you looking to help people grow their hair longer, get thinner, gain some weight, have mental clarity, have mood support? What is it for you personally that the system does for you? And then I want you to talk about that because that's the problem that you personally can connect with. You personally can conquer and help other people do the same. Transformation and impact. So that's why I tell you at least once a week, go to the team page, take a transformation unfold, that's a new word, unfold, and put it on your story. Because just because you're not sharing your transformation doesn't mean that you can't share others that you know. Trust me, if I've made the unfold, I know those people and I can tag you in them. I can tell you who they are. You come from another company, we'll say the green company because we know how they are. They just throw people at you. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know how they lost the weight. You don't know how long they actually were losing that weight. And you're like, okay, can I meet this person? Can I know this person? The answer to all of that is no. But with us, I always include pictures of me. There's pictures of Sammy in there. There's pictures of Melissa in there. And once you guys start having your transformations as well, I'll be happy to add you into our unfolds because our team, can you not, when I literally have my mouth wide open, I saw you. I can see when you guys are taking pictures of me, okay? I know, Dorothy. Are you adding value to people's lives? That's the other thing I want you to think about. So not only are you sharing transformations, not only are you being transparent and giving an impact, with that impact, are you adding value? When you're posting, are you just posting to post, or are you giving people something that they want to know? Are you giving people something that they want to read? Are people clicking that read more, or are they scrolling by you? And I challenge you, ask a friend, ask a parent, send someone your post before you post it and say, if you were someone following me, would you want to read this? Would you want to read past the first 4 lines? Because that's all Instagram and Facebook give is the first 4 lines. If you don't catch someone in those first 4 lines, they're not going to click read more and they're not going to keep scrolling. The same way that if you don't catch someone in a live within the first, I think it's 12 to 13 seconds, they will not come, like a replay, IGTV or Facebook replay, they will not come back. A reel, if you do not catch someone within the first 3 seconds, it doesn't count as a view. Y'all should have been writing all those fun facts down because those are keepers. You're not focused on the sale. You're focused on solving the problem and adding value. And I want you to make sure that you're delivering that in a way that's welcoming. You're delivering content to people in a way that's not like, hey, Black Labels got me off my prescription meds. Go buy one. Please don't do that. We'll all have compliance issues. How about, see that little black sticker right there? That's my Mom Saver. Literally, like Brittany said today, it helps her to take an extra deep breath. She can just breathe a little bit easier. Melissa literally talks about how the combination of, and Brianne, the combination of her pharmaceutical medication and her vitamins are like their secret sauce. You know, you have your own way of branding what you use. If you use a different product one day, go live and talk about it. Go live and say, okay, I did this today instead, and I want to tell you how I feel. Go, like, I think the first day Sam and Julia tried TAC. They went live in the morning, and then they went live either the next morning or the next night and talked about how they felt, what that new product did for them, and what difference they felt. Okay, I want you sharing that solution, but also in the same time you're sharing the solution to the problem, which would be anxiety, weight loss, mental clarity, those things, energy, getting off the energy drinks. I want you to be adding value. And the best way to add value is to give your personal insight. So something I plan on sharing, I think tomorrow, I'm a freak and I plan out my posts because I need to have content, know that I have it. I, as a young adult, you're a teenager into my second pregnancy, had what's called unconscious panic attacks that were absolutely debilitating and scary. And it would get to the point where I would be home alone with Alana and I'd have to leave all of my doors unlocked because twice I blacked out and woke up and had to make sure I could get to my phone in time so our babysitter at the time could get here. She lived on the property, thank God. But it happened more than once, and it almost happened more than twice. Thank God I had Michaela when I did. Could not have been pregnant any longer. But since being on Thrive, since cutting out, now for me, I've cut out all prescription medication because I'm very in tune with my body. As you all know, I'm a freak. And any sort of pharmaceutical throws me off. But I've also trained my body to do that. So that 5-HTP for me is the secret sauce. That 5-HTP, without it, I'm like, oh boy, I didn't put my patch on today. And I love these babies, but if it were possible for me to wear one of these babies with a Black Label, I would, because there's definitely not as much 5-HTP in here as there is in my Black or White Label. But that's, so that right there, there's my problem, unconscious panic attacks, solution, Black or White Label, impact, my story of what I went through, which is going to give people insight on me. It's going to help them connect with me. And that's what I want you to think of. Each post doesn't have to be some 3-step impact, community, and problem solving. It doesn't have to be that way, but you should have at least one post a day, one post every other day that has those 3 things so that you're grabbing someone, pulling them in, and making them think. Because if you're not doing those 3 things at least once a day, once every other day, people are going to scroll because you don't have content they want to keep reading or want to keep connecting with because you're not adding value or giving them something they need. Okay. When we talk about promoters, okay, a big thing that's going on right now is a lot of people are joining new teams, new companies, because they want to make more money. A lot of people got that stimulus check and it was gone real fast because we were all behind on bills. We were all late. And am I frozen? No? Okay. Dorothy, Dorothy's frozen now.
Everyone is. Like, I can't see anyone's videos or anyone's.
Can you still
You're
hear
frozen, me? And then everyone else is like a black square. But I know Amy's. What?
Maybe you're too far from your house being outside. I don't know. Maybe we need to get closer to the inside. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably my. I'll get on my phone.
Okay. One thing for me is I used to be very against network marketing. So that's something that, we all have different. So I don't know about everyone. So I'm only going to call out a couple people, but like Tanya has never done marketing before. I don't believe Melissa has. Sammy's tried a couple different things, not really health and wellness related as far as the business goes, but she has used several other ones, so she could talk about that. Julia has tried, I think, 3 other companies, 1 or 2 of them being health and wellness related. So is Brienne. Christine tried Avon and It Works. I know Amy's tried a couple things. So, and you know, Sarah, she's tried things, she hasn't sold them, but I think right now I really want you guys to focus on, when you're focusing on that, you know, creating content that adds value, that, you know, draws people in, that helps give them a solution, that also connects them with you. That's really you creating that relationship. I'm sorry, what are words? But what I want you to think of when you're trying to grow your team is you're not only trying to grow a relationship, but you're trying to tell those people who are watching, who you don't necessarily know are watching, but you don't know specifics, but you know, is why this company is the company to be with. So if health and wellness is your thing, if you're passionate about the weight you've lost, how you're feeling, the energy you have, those things, if that's something you're passionate about, then this company is right for you. We had someone 6 months ago who really didn't like health and wellness. She loved makeup, but she joined our team because she wanted to make money. And then she didn't like that she didn't make 90% off the bat and left after 1 customer. But then she went and did makeup and she's doing great because she's passionate about makeup. So great, stay as a customer, get your products for free, you have your 2 customers, and promote another company that you love. So you need to make sure that you're aligning with the company. And I think all of us can agree sitting here right now that we align with this company, we align with this team. So there's that, right? But why did your other companies fail? Why, if you had never had a company, why didn't you like network marketing before? Why did you never consider it? Why did you never think, oh, this is something I want to do? So for me, I'll tell you my story. I didn't like network marketing because it was a pyramid scheme, okay? And let me give you the example. And I know Dorothy's not on here right now. I know she's done it, but she no longer promotes them. I had a roommate who did Beachbody. And she spent so much money on Beachbody, on their shakes, on their drinks, on their programs. And then she spent even more money to go to their like trips, like she was a coach. So she would go to these trips and she'd stand in the way back behind 30,000 people and do this workout, travel all the way to, where'd she go that time? Where they play the trumpets and they Mardi Gras. New Orleans. There you go. Do you like that I was lifting my shirt? Did anyone notice that? Okay. No one noticed it until I called it out. Woo! Okay. Next time I'll just go ahead and lift my shirt for you, but you know, I have a second one underneath. It's fine. No sexual harassment here. So that was what deterred me. I would find out how much she was spending and I'm like, my God. And then before I got into this, she joined Roden & Fields and she spent $1,300 on her starter pack. I mean, yeah, got her a lot of product. But guys, the next time someone tells you our $200 promoter pack is too expensive, please tell them how much Rodan & Fields costs. Oh, and did I mention that Rodan & Fields has 7 lawsuits open right now for cancer causing? Just saying. If you want to recruit, you have to do it in a way that sets you and our team apart. And I need you to remember that when you are recruiting, you are not just representing you anymore. Do you see the size of this team right now? Okay. Last week, I think there was 4 less people on here. 6, if you include the 2 literally 4 to 6 less people on the Zoom last week. That's the impact we're making, because we're not just impacting as an individual, we're impacting as a team and as a tribe. So really quick, before I continue with my next page, Julia, would you like to share your package? Because I want to see how it came. For those of you who don't know, our sweet Julia hit 4K and she got her 4K package today. So let's see it.
No, because I couldn't even show Adam without crying.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. Let's go.
Well, you're gonna see me cry again. I got a blender battle. I love this color.
Yeah, isn't it pretty? That was for your 2 to try for free. There was a note with each gift, by the way.
I know you, sweet little baby angel. You.
Okay, good. Each of them had a reason.
This is how. I'm gonna save this one for last. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one for last. And then there's this one. This is kind of cool. Fancy fam. Oh my god!
You're like me with my NutriBullet when I couldn't get the top off, and Sarah was like, "Mine doesn't do that."
That was the funniest thing ever.
Oh my god!
We might need a brief intermission so she can get the top off.
I already peeked at it, so I know what it is.
Stop looking at me.
Can you see what it says?
Sometimes you're awesome. Guys, I bought it.
Sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is your reminder.
It's got this straw and this little cleaner with it, and
It has a lid. That's so cute.
And you can put wine or a shake in it. No one's gonna know if it's healthy or healthy.
Put a wine glass, girl.
But you can put a shake in it.
Hey. Okay. Oh my god.
I need you to know that this last one took me like a whole 2 days to figure out. I was like, I don't know how to get her, I don't know how to get her. And then I found this one. Literally, I had 3 others in my cart, and then this one like popped up as a suggestion.
This is so special. I couldn't even read it to Adam without crying. So it came like in this like, I don't know, it's like an envelope almost. You just open it. And it's a necklace.
Aww,
But it says tribe.
that is so cute.
And it says, it's amazing how the universe places people in your path one day you're strangers, and then the next, and then, okay. It's amazing how the universe places people in your path. One day you're strangers, and then there's a spark of connection, and just like that, you're bonded together, inseparable by time and distance, through love and loss, laughter and tears, good times and bad. The word friendship just doesn't seem big enough with all we've shared. You're my everything. You're my everything ship, my ride or die, my person. You are my tribe, and I will always love you fiercely. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
That's gonna be like our staple 4K gift now. I literally read it and I was like, this is it.
Very, very special to me.
Congratulations again!
I'm so proud of you, Julia. You worked so hard. And I'm so glad. And I'm glad that everybody is here. Like, I was feeling really down and I wasn't sure I was going to get on this Zoom, but seeing all your faces, I feel a little better.
You better get your butt on this Zoom. Heck yeah.
So that right there is another thing that sets us apart. And that's why I love, Tanya went live as soon as she got her bracelet. And who else got their bracelet today? Someone else got their bracelet today. Rachel did. Rachel's not on the Zoom. Where's Rachel? I don't think she knows we have Zoom. So Rachel is Sammy's promoter, but her and her husband own like rock band bars. They're so cool. So they're very busy. But she kind of like promotes behind the scenes, and she got her bracelet today. But I don't know if I could show you guys. Literally, Dorothy, I know you said you don't wear bracelets, but literally this is like the bracelet for people who don't wear bracelets. This band is like a hairband. And then this plate is so thin, you don't even feel it on your skin. But I want to see if I can get you guys to see. Do you see how pretty that cursive is?
So pretty.
And then it has like a key on as like to tighten it. And if you didn't catch my live about like what the little card on it said that like literally made my heart melt, go watch my live and comment on it because there's something wrong with my algorithm. But besides that, if anyone still needs one, wants one, please message the chat when we're done, so I can order you one, or I can get you the link to order your own, because that's really easy too. But like, this is, you guys know how small, like childlike my wrists are, and this is how much room mine has, like to make the bracelet like
Nice.
so like it would literally fit everyone. Because I know we had that issue with our Zox bracelets, back way long time ago, that we couldn't get the right sizes, which was our fault, of course, mine for choosing one that was limited edition. But I want to talk just really quick about what marketing is, because I know like people go to school for marketing, right? And there's 4 types of marketing, and this is where I started doing the research. Okay, there is cause marketing, relationship marketing, scarcity marketing, and undercover marketing. And I really want to take these 4 types of marketing and make it our own. So cause marketing links a company and its products and services to a social cause or issue. So what cause or issue is our team, our company, and our products trying to connect with? Now, it's not just our company and our products, but you as a brand. Remember, cannot say that enough. You are a brand, and the people you are connecting with, you don't want to just find a promoter because they jumped in your inbox. Okay, Isley, what are you drinking? Isley, thank you. You don't want to, you want to make sure that that person who's jumped in your inbox, you talk to, you connect with them, because if there's someone who genuinely likes cold messaging, they're not going to work on this team. Okay. If there's someone who genuinely thinks they need to jump in other people's inboxes, they should not be on this team. So that's why you really need to talk to someone and say, this is what I have to offer versus what, you're doing. Is this something you'd be interested in? Because I really think you'd be great at it. If you're already sitting down and messaging 35 people every hour, you should stop doing that and get people in your inbox instead. Because out of those 35 people, how many recruits are you really getting out of that? Probably none. But if you don't jump in any inbox, how many recruits we end up with because we allow people to come into our inbox instead? It's amazing. So when it comes to customers and promoters, you want to make sure that your customers are getting the best experience. You're not just giving them the 3-step system because that's what's easiest. You're taking the time to talk to them and figure out what they truly need so that they get the best 3 steps experience, or, if they had a Plus Sign product, the first time. And if they don't, it is your job to fix it. It is not their job to try and figure it out, because you know what happens when we don't fix it? They return it, they don't buy it, or they are using it wrong and then they tell people about it and they tell people it's bad. We don't want any of those things to happen. So connecting with your customers is a must. I will tell you, there is the 1 in 100 fluke thing where a customer tells you they're using the shakes every day and they love them, and then they return it and tell you they didn't like the shakes. Okay, that has happened and it's the worst. And then you delete and block them and you let compliance know, and then they deactivate that person because that's not right. That's lying and that's not correct. And we don't do that here. We don't do any of that nonsense. We talk to our customers, we talk to our promoters, we communicate. We're all a big fan bam, including our customers. We don't just rope them in and then hope that they stay on auto ship. Number 2, relationship marketing focuses on a customer retention and satisfaction in order to enhance relationships with existing customers to increase loyalty. Didn't I just say that? Woohoo, look at me. Okay, number 3, scarcity marketing. This one is the one that I would like to tweak, okay? Because scarcity marketing is fear that the consumer might not be able to get it in the future. How can we turn scarcity marketing into something that scares the consumer but doesn't actually scare the consumer? Okay, this is when you offer $25 off to the first 4 customers. You put a limit of 4, someone's like, oh gosh, she only has $100 to give. Then in a day or 2, when you only have 1 customer, you post again and you write off that, first spot taken. Oh gosh, she only has 3 left. I got to jump on this. And then you get 2 people in your inbox real fast because they realize they had to jump on it, right? And then you only have 1 spot left and that last person jumps in. So we're not one of those companies that says, I only have this many spots for customers and promoters. But if you want to run a sale, you need to say, it's not that I don't have enough, I can only take on so many customers a month, but I only have enough credits to give to 4 customers. And I want to make sure those 4 customers are completely satisfied, completely happy. And then that gives you that scarcity marketing without actually taking anything away from someone or causing fear that would make someone want to order who didn't already want to order. Does that make sense? When it comes to promoters, one thing I love to do is say, I have unlimited amount of spaces on my team, but I want to give my true one-on-one help to 5 people. Do you want to be on the Zoom? Come here. Do you want to come say hi? Because you're yelling at me. Howie says hi, guys. And that makes it so I am not excluding, the 6th or 7th person, you cannot fit on my lap. But those 5 people know that they're going to get great one-on-one attention with me that is going to allow them to truly thrive and be successful in this business. Okay, go. Thank you. And then the last one is undercover marketing. This, to me, the way it was explained was very sketchy. Okay, so this is like customers who don't realize they're being marketed to. So this to me is kind of like subliminal marketing, okay? Like the picture I posted today where my patch was on my arm, but I had my hand up like this. Like I didn't say anything about Thrive, but my patch was there. And people are like, oh, I really like her caption, but what's on her arm? So then they watch and they wait. Someone else heard that, right? Howard, that's rude. Have kids, they said. So you want to make sure that you're using all forms of marketing, but those last 2 that are kind of considered sketchy, turn them into something positive that actually, again, adds and increases value. Okay. That's it. That's all I have to talk about. So I want to take any questions. I want to take any comments. I want to help you in any way I can. Literally be someone who is sharing and not selling, because that's when you get the most influx. That's when you gain true, honest people. We are a true, honest group here. God, what's wrong with me? Okay. One at a time, unmute and go ahead. Oh, okay. No questions.
Okay, guys. Yeah, right? What the hell?
No, I was like, what? I was trying to talk, and I was like, what are we doing? I'm sorry. You asked if somebody had questions. Is that what it is?
Questions, concerns, how I can help you share, not sell, how I can help you in your business.
Okay.
I feel like I already asked a million questions.
Okay, 1,000,001. Go. I've told you all that from day one. If you do not feel like you're bugging me and your upline at the same time, if I'm your upline, if you don't feel like you're bugging me, if I'm not your upline, if you don't feel like you're bugging your upline, then okay. Actually, let me rephrase that. If you feel like you're bugging your upline, then you should message them one more time. Or 5 more times, whichever floats your boat. Literally, get up their butt.
Okay.
How can I help you, my love?
Which one?
You.
I don't know. I did my first live and that was so
Fantastic.
scary. It was so scary.
So proud of you.
Oh my God.
It's scary. I think it's scary for all of us. Hey, at least I think
I
almost all
dropped
of us.
my phone in the first 3 seconds.
Since there is a lot of new promoters, and I've been off and on the chat the last couple of days, if you guys will drop your Instagram so that I can tag you and stuff. Yeah, word and brain is not working today.
In the chat.
Yeah, so that I can, friend you and say hello, because I don't think I've met you, Brittany.
No.
The first time I met you, I'm hello, and then
Hi.
I think, and I'm not sure I know who Amy is, so they must have been new people, and just wanted to say hi, hello, I'm Melissa. And the other thing I wanted to say, Sam, I had a question. What patch are you wearing right now?
I have the tack on.
So is there less 5-HTP in the patch?
I'll drip
So
them.
Support hasn't answered me on that yet. They're like super bogged down. I did message them about it. But so I don't know if they'll give me the amount because of the fact that it's our proprietary blend. I don't know if they'll tell me. But fingers are crossed that they'll tell me if there's more or less or the same. My personal experience, how I feel, I can tell there's 5 HTP in it, but not as much. In my personal use opinion, which could also be an interaction with the increased force lean. I don't normally wear ultras, so the increased force leans work in its magic though. You guys wait till I post a transformation photo tomorrow. Like I didn't think not being at the gym, I can get shreddy for this Ultimate Thriver, but like let me tell you about my thighs right now. I've never seen them look like this, and I'm here for it. So I need.
Let me see them. Let me see those thighs.
Let me see those legs. Sammy, you
I'm
unmuted.
serious.
What do you want to say, babe?
Please. I just want to complain for a minute. I only have one tack patch left,
That's
and I'm really not okay with this.
What I have a question about that because when I went to do my auto ship yesterday, it was an option, but it wasn't an option to order it.
It's an option, and then it kicks it out when you get to the final. When you get back, it'll kick you back.
Okay.
It won't. Yeah, because I got super excited when I
Sam
tried to
and I
set
both
my
freaked
auto
out.
ship up, and it didn't work. And I'm
Mhm.
slightly upset that. No, I'm not even slightly upset. I'm thoroughly peeved.
They should have been ready for it.
How many
That's what I
people
thought,
are wearing-
but
What
How many
is it?
people are wearing the tack patches right now?
Me.
I did 3 days of it.
Okay, one at a time, because I'm really concerned about because like Sam was saying, my medication and my steps have me very stable right now. And I just added expand. So I'm kind of iffy about switching to the tack. So I'd like to see how you guys feel. Is that a conversation for another time or?
I take expand with my tack.
But do you feel tack has less of a mood support than the black or white label?
Personally, I feel like the black label has more.
Yeah, I feel like the tack doesn't really have a lot of like mood support in it.
I can tell it's there.
Yeah, it's
Like,
there.
Yeah, it's there, but it's very minimal.
I got the ooh, but not the sa.
Right. Slap a black label on with it.
No, don't do that.
Well,
I wonder
maybe-
though, Sam, could you wear a recharge with the tack simultaneously to kind of boost that 5 HTP?
So I actually do
not-
have a question though, because I
I
wear my tack with my recharge.
was gonna
Yeah,
say,
you
I do, and so does Tanya. And I'll tell you, I sleep better. I definitely sleep
Yeah.
better.
Hands down with that rest.
No,
All
without-
right.
But I do not see the mood support. I don't.
Nope.
I don't want to scare you, Melissa. It's there, but it's not there in a way that I would spend the same amount of money. They're both $64. Stick with the black or white label. If the mood support is what you are here for, stick with it.
Yes.
Okay,
I
that's
agree.
kind of what that's what I wanted to know, which is why I didn't order them when they first came out, because I'm so attached to my black labels, like,
Mhm.
and
Stick with that
I
black
just-
label, girl.
Melissa,
Okay,
I'm
thank
the
you,
same
guys.
way. Yeah. I'm the
Yeah.
same.
And honestly, guys, if you're looking for that increased force lean, you know how I feel about our patches. You got the credits, standard and a black label if you're really looking for that increased
Love it.
appetite control.
Love it.
Or you know what I was thinking about? We might have to ask Sam to be a test dummy because Sammy loves her duo burns. If you did one duo burn instead of the 2 with one black label. So that way
I've
you're
done
getting you have.
Yes, I've done it with that and the ultras, and it's I mean I felt an amazing difference. I have more energy, I have more appetite control with it.
Did you wear both duos or just one?
Just one.
I mean, from a homeopathic standpoint, that to me, one duo burn is between a standard and an ultra. It's not as intense as an ultra, but it's not as like low maintenance as a standard, but it offers you that thermogenic burn and that ketogenic state. So I mean, if you have the credits, I will tell you, I don't want you spending more than you're making. And if you're not making, then we need to talk. Sarah, talking after this call. I want you guys to make sure that you are not only doing great with the products, but that you are doing great in the business. If you have any questions at all, no matter how many times you have to ask them, I've told Julie this because sometimes she's like, well, I already asked you this question. I know I did, and I just can't find the answer. Okay, just ask me again. Because the stress you're going through, trying to find the answer in your notebook, is stressing me out. Just ask me the damn question. I promise. I'll answer the damn question 10 times. Actually, I'll answer it 25 times. I don't care. I'd rather you ask me than not ask me and then be mad later when you don't.
You will. She'll answer it 50 times. Promise.
I'm trying to think of a question Julie has asked me a lot.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Oh, I hope so. So I don't think I eat enough during the day.
We discussed this. I told you you don't.
I don't. My kid thinks he's a monkey today, so I apologize. What do I have to do?
You have to tell your body to work.
I can't eat every 3 hours though. Like I feel sick. I've tried.
Okay, but I'm not
Even
asking you.
yesterday.
Like I literally like those little Sargento cheese nuts chocolate. That's something you could eat in one, noon. And then at 2 have celery and peanut butter. At 4 have. Did you look at the meal plan?
Look at what I found tonight.
That's not part of the meal plan. Sarah, did you look at the meal plan?
Oh, I'm not muted. Yeah, I did, and I went and bought stuff. I just don't know how I can't force myself to eat. I don't know if it's like maybe I just drink too much. Like I'll have like 3 shakes a day though, which is probably not.
Melissa
good,
will be the first one to tell you. Actually, I think everyone who's been on the meal plan, Melissa, Brian, Christine, they will tell you, Sammy too. That first meal was the hardest meal to get used to because you're giving your body so much food. But what you're doing is you're giving it such a good content of protein, fat, and carbs that your metabolism starts working in overdrive, which is a good thing. You're waking it up, you're telling it. And each of them can tell you, they've all been on it. How long? I think it took me probably 3 days. And what I did is I would cut it down. So instead of 2 pieces of toast, all of the apples, all the servings of peanut butter, and all the eggs, I'd have half the toast, half the eggs, and the apples and peanut butter. And then after those 3 days, I was able to go to 2 pieces of toast, 1 more egg. And you know what I mean? I slowly increased it. But I think Melissa might have taken the longest, to be able to eat that much food. Melissa, did you just make your food and then not finish it? I know that you struggled with that first meal on that meal plan for a little bit.
So the first time I did it, I made all the food and I was I got maybe halfway through it and I still had my shake and I was like, I cannot eat anything else. And after 3 days, I kept I would end up giving it to Chad because he still lived with me at that point. And I told Sam, I was like, Sam, I can't eat this much food. And she was like, yes, you can. You need to make sure you drink water too. And so it probably took me about a week and a half because I'm the opposite. I will not eat all day at all. And then I will consume all of the day's calories in one meal. And that's really bad for my body. But I did lose the most weight the quickest was last summer when I was doing the meal plan and I was using the Sculpt. And since I've been back on the Sculpt, I can already feel a difference in my clothes again, which I'm so happy about. And I do need to start back with the meal plan. You just kind of got to start. Your body will get used to it. You just have to force it kind of a little bit.
What's this meal plan we're talking about?
Okay, so I was just going to say this. So I'm going to go ahead and reactivate in that group. I'll make sure everyone's in there who wants to be in there. I'll start posting workouts in there again. We can start, asking.
Can I have a friend do the meal plan with me to help me be accountable? Because I make the food and then it just sits whether I'm not somebody who
what we did last time is we had one person a day share their, so one day Brian did it, one day Melissa did it, and then they would nominate, then Sam, then Brienne nominated Sammy, and then Sammy nominated Melissa. Like at the end of each day, you nominate the next person for the next day. So it's like off guard. You have to be ready to post your breakfast in the morning, post your snack, post your lunch, post your snack, post your dinner. And it kind of like, it keeps you accountable. And I'd be so happy to do that. When I tell you, guys, I've never successfully made a meal plan like this, and this meal plan is so good. The only thing I'll tell you is if you have TMJ like I do, the only thing I struggle with is eating all of those apples in the morning, but it gives your body so much good sugar, so you're not craving crap all day long. It gives your body so much good protein, fat from the peanut butter and the egg. But I know Tanya had her hand up like a 10-year-old in grade school, so I want to answer her question. Go ahead.
Whatever. Okay, so yeah, we have the issue of I can't eat in the morning. Like, and that's why like it's so hard for me to get myself on a meal plan, because as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm so sick to my stomach that it's really hard for me to really consume anything.
Okay, so the reason your stomach is upset is because your metabolism isn't ready to go. So you need to keep it bland. You need to give it toast with just a little bit of butter. And then hold on, make sure it didn't. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Toast. So on that meal plan, you have 2 slices of bread for your weight class, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so what I would do is I would wake up, I would have 1 slice of bread with a wholesome butter. So you don't want to be using like Kerrygold or Country Crock or spreadable butter, any of that junk. I want you to have a good, like
I use like the Land O'Lakes.
Kerrygold.
I don't know.
Get the
Kerrygold's the best though. Melissa will argue that all day long.
Kerrygold. You will want to eat toast all day long, I promise you.
God, Kerrygold is the best. Kerrygold.
I'll have to see if I have it.
Eat the butter.
You know what? That's the only thing I buy name brand now. Sorry.
We drink it in our coffee. We put it in our coffee.
We don't drink coffee, Julia.
Alana just puts her fingers in it and eats it.
My daughter, she spoons it. But a little bit of butter and cinnamon sugar, because the sugar is going to be pleasing to your palate. Cinnamon is going to be calming to your stomach and your esophagus, because the reason your stomach is upset, and I'm going to tell you this from a medical point of view, with that mask on, you get dryness up in your sinuses and down in your throat. So as soon as you introduce anything to it, you activate acid, whether you feel it or not. So that's where that nausea is coming from. You might even want to start your morning with a blast.
Well, that's why like I don't even the past couple nights I haven't worn my mask, shame on me. But like I've always had that problem is I'd wake up in the morning and I'd feel so sick to my stomach that it's so like I'm in the bathroom first thing in the morning. Like if my stomach is killing me. What?
How late at night are you eating?
The latest I ever barely eat is like 9-10 o'clock.
Okay, so make sure that you're not having anything that's tomato based that late at night.
Oh no, never. No.
It's my only recommendation for that.
Tanya,
I have IBS too on top of it. So like I never know. Matt's the same way. Matt has like, sometimes we'll go to breakfast in the morning and he'll feel so sick afterwards because his stomach can't digest it.
Are you guys
too heavy at once? You got to ease yourself into it. So that's why
What'd you say, Melissa?
I said, do you have a sleep apnea machine and do you take balance?
Yeah, I take one balance. I actually have Biotic in my fridge that I have not been able to take because it just does not set well with my stomach. Like, I don't know if anybody else has that issue or maybe if that's because of my stomach, but I can't. I did 1 and 1 and I was so screwed up the next day. It was awful.
Did you only do it for 1 day?
No, I did that. I think we talked. I think I did that for like a week or 2.
Okay, we'll give it a break. Let's get your diet in track first before we introduce anything else. Sammy used to do it where she would make the whole meal and then she would eat the toast, then she would eat the eggs. And what if she was full then? She would wait and have the apples and peanut butter 2 hours later. So that one meal could last you 2 meals, but you want to be telling your metabolism it needs to work. I'm really glad that we had a multiple call here. Like first half business, second half diet.
I just
It's not a diet.
don't eat.
It's
Like
not a diet. It's a lifestyle change, remember?
Like the other night,
Well, what I
the
mean
last
is
time I ate
yeah,
it,
that part's a diet.
the next day I didn't eat till noon, and I felt like I was fine. Like
Yeah,
sometimes I can do that,
You
and
can feel
sometimes
fine, but you need to eat.
I will
sometimes
tell
my
you
first
that
meal
once
is
you
until like
ease
3.
once you ease yourself onto the meal plan, your metabolism is going to pick up and it's going to start craving that food. It's going to be ready for that food in the morning.
Bye, Christina.
Love you, Christina.
I gotta go, dude. Guys, I gotta get ready for work.
sit down.
All right, guys. Well, it's 8:30, so it's time for us to wrap it up. This has been recorded, so I will get it up on the team page because I know we need to. Does anyone have any business-related questions since we talked diet?
Yeah. Do it.
You're such a smart aleck. Did you talk to your mom?
Yeah, I did talk to my mom after she wasn't drunk, but yeah.
Did you talk to your pharmacist?
Yeah, she texted me like an hour ago.
And?
I don't know. I've been on here.
Okay, well, you go tend to that, and then.
I want to know how I could eat more.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were asking. I just told you 5 times. You need
Yeah,
to
but
make the meal, and you need to get up, and you need to give it to yourself, even if you're not hungry, even if you don't want to eat. You need to tell your body it's time to work. So if you're having trouble with the whole meal, start with the eggs.
I don't like eggs.
I love you, ladies.
Bye.
Love you, Julia.
Bye. What could I do?
Let me look at the meal plan and see what I can change for you. You don't like eggs at all?
I mean, they have to be hidden. Because I'm a child.
Okay. Let me look at it and I'll see what I can do. Okay?
Okay.
Come in.
All right. I love you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.